Some of our favourite TV shows from the past and present have the ability to keep us on the edge of our seats and make us laugh out loud. And every great programme has an equally talented set of actors, producers, directors and camera crew who work diligently to make sure the scene is executed flawlessly. But even the best shows are prone to making mistakes from time to time. From Friends to The Big Bang Theory, here are some of the worst mistakes in big TV shows. Supernatural. In the first season, Jensen Ackles' character, Dean Winchester, calls Jared Padalecki by his real first name instead of calling him Sam. Another blunder occurred when the two characters chased a demon onto a flight. Padalecki's character can be heard saying,
"If she's possessed, she'll flinch in the name of God." In Latin, it's Christo.
It's just too bad Christo is the actual name for Christ, not God. And on top of that, it's a Greek word, not a Latin one. Breaking Bad. The episode, which was supposed to take place in 2010, had one character reference the death of Al-Qaeda leader Osama bin Laden. The only issue was bin Laden was supposedly killed by American forces in May 2011. Another hilarious mistake happened when Walt breaks into the home belonging to Jesse Pinkman to steal his stash, and a crew member can be spotted in plain view hiding behind one of the doors. Hello. Lost. As Oceanic Flight 815 crashes, releasing a cloud of smoke into the air, the character Gary Troop was one of the first to meet an untimely death when he got sucked into one of the plane's engines. In the same scene, a black object can be seen darting over the plane and into the sky. Was it a bird? Was it a plane? Or perhaps it was a weird black mist or something. Conspiracy theorists had a field day with this, but came to find out that it was nothing more than an error with the computer-generated effect. Firefly. The Western sci-fi drama Firefly only lasted for one season and still managed to make a huge mistake in its pilot episode. When the crew on the ship Serenity is attempting to get away from the cannibalistic Reavers, actor Alan Tudyk, who played the character Wash, is steering the ship, but the steering wheel is completely missing. Another epic mistake showed some of the ship's motorized vehicles being pulled by the hands of the show's crew members. The Big Bang Theory. In one episode, Sheldon misquotes the rules of Gremlins by saying,
"Don't feed the gremlins after midnight."
when actually it's the mogwai that you shouldn't feed after midnight because they'll turn into gremlins. In another scene, Amy made us all scratch our heads when she insisted that the Viennese Danish was invented in Denmark. But that's not all. The writers also seem to forget certain storylines and running gags. Leonard, for example, can't drink wine, but it appears that this character trait has been tossed, as Leonard has been seen enjoying a glass from time to time. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Buffy and Faith, Buffy's nemesis and fellow Slayer, got into a vicious smackdown in season 4. As the camera filmed the two actresses viciously fighting each other and tumbling down a flight of stairs, viewers could clearly see a cameraman directly in the shot. After an embarrassing incident, the show went through a lengthy editing process to remove the cameraman from the scene in reruns of the episode. Battlestar Galactica. Filming a show without including a cameraman in the shot appears to be tougher than we thought, or at least it was for the 2004 sci-fi series Battlestar Galactica. When Carl, Hilo, Agathon, and the Chief got into a brawl, a camera operator can be seen directly in the frame. Another glaring mistake occurred when President Laura Roslin got re-elected. There was another wayward cameraman hanging out in the background of that shot. Friends. In one episode, Chandler and Monica are waiting for a table at a restaurant, and she suggested that he slip the host some money in the palm of his hand so they could be seated faster. But Chandler dropped the ball and put the money in the wrong hand during the handoff. He asks Monica if Richard, her ex, used to slip people notes. But in season 2 there was an episode where Chandler and Joey were doing impressions of Richard, one of which was slipping money to each other without any problem. So for some reason, Chandler has forgotten that Richard used to slip money, and also seems to have lost the ability to slip people money himself. Odd. Which one of these mistakes do you think was the worst? Please let us know in the comments below.
For your daily celeb fix, subscribe.